Red Bull X-Alps is not called the world's toughest adventure race for nothing. With 1,283 kilometers and 4 crossings of the Alps, athletes had little time to ease into this year's race. With the first Via Ferrata approaching on day 1, there's no gentle start, just altitude, exposure, and the first vertical test. Turn point 3, Tobling and Notten, the first Via Ferrata of the race. 17 ladders, 160 meters of steel and stone, carved through history. This was once a front line in the First World War, a stronghold of the Austrian army. Soldiers once climbed this same path under enemy fire. Today, the enemy is exhaustion. Tommy Friedrich leads the charge, with Simon Oberauner and Maxime Pinot hot on his heels. Each step followed by the next. Each ledge a decision. A quick selfie at 2,513 meters, then it's back down, no celebration, no victory lap, just gravity, speed, and the next move. And just as they tag the summit, nature hits pause. A storm rolls in like a freight train. Wind, rain, thunder. The athletes wait it out, grounded, locked down. And this is just day 1. This Via Ferrata didn't just test their legs, it set the tone. This wasn't just a race, this was an adventure. Next stop, Murano 2000, the Heine Holzer Via Ferrata, and this one is a climb. 1,000 meters long, over 550 vertical meters of exposure, an endless upward grind. Aaron Duragati pushes to the front, joined by Christian Schug and Tim Alongi. It's hot, it's high, and there's nowhere to hide. It's a stairway carved through raw dolomite. The steel is hot, the muscles burn, but the view, worth every meter. And then Mont Blanc, the legend, the monster, the highest point in Western Europe. In previous editions, athletes soared past this mountain, letting their wings do the work, but not this year. This time, the sky wasn't enough. They had to land and face the third and final Via Ferrata on foot. The Garda Refugio Monsino route, south of Mont Blanc, is 8.9 kilometers long, with 1,000 meters of elevation, 300 meters of fixed iron through granite towers and glacier-carved chaos. Up here, beauty meets hardship. Every athlete had a different path to get up here, so for everyone, it's a different climb. Mont Blanc doesn't scream, it whispers, a cold wind, distant peaks, views that humble even the fiercest. These Via Ferratas, they weren't detours, they were milestones, equal parts challenge and reward, climbing history, fighting fatigue, embracing the adventure. The Via Ferratas of Red Bull X-Alps, not just a way up, but a rite of passage. 3 climbs, 3 stories, 1 race. Endless adventure. So it's the final day, day 12 of Red Bull X-Alps, and we have the last athlete who, with any chance of making goal, Erlend Avutna from Norway. No, Erlend, how are you doing?
Yeah, great. It feels so good to be here. It's just amazing to finally reach Schmittenhöhe.
And you're going to do so just before the storm comes through. I think you're going to be the last one.
Yeah, that was perfect timing, I think. So yeah, happy about that.
How's the race been for you?
Oh, it's been amazing. Like so many experiences. It's so many impressions and good memories and good times with my team and the other athletes, and ups and downs, and it's been a time of life.
What's really stood out?
Oh, I mean, there's so many experiences, like flying high in the mountains, together with the other athletes is just pure bliss for me.
Would you do it again?
Yeah, I would love to. It was an amazing experience, so yeah, I loved it.
Now, Red Bull X-Alps wouldn't be the same without our famous Axeman. Today, He comes for the athlete in last place, and that is Martin Iniguez, who is positioned a little bit to the east of Locarno, so still a way back on the course line. Originally, the Axeman was introduced as a way to keep the race safer, keep it more manageable. We can't have athletes spread over too long a distances, so Martin is eliminated. Still 2 athletes left in the race, and they are Siebrand Warren and Ondra Prohaska. They're positioned near the Zugspitze, but very unlikely that they will be able to make goal today. As Gavin and I discussed last night, it's about 120-30 kilometers, and that's a straight line distance, and thunderstorms are predicted. So it's perfectly possible on a good flying day, but today is not a good flying day at all. And just to cover those distances on the ground would just be impossible. But they're troopers, and for sure, they're going to soldier on, and we look forward to that. The clock doesn't stop on this race, remember, until 11:30 tomorrow. Until then, goodbye. High in the mountains at Turnpoint 7 Descentis Cedron, adventure didn't wait for comfort, and the weather certainly didn't wait for our athletes. Tanguy Renaugu and Damien Lecaz had hiked all the way up the mountain, chasing the chance to fly. The plan was simple: reach a launching spot summit, keep moving, cover ground. But the mountain had other ideas.
So we wanted at the beginning to arrive here and take off, but it was finally not possible as the timing was too short. And we decided to just wait here and make the plan at 6 a.m.
And with the mandatory rest period approaching, sometimes the athletes have no choice but to adapt. Unfortunately, that goes for reporters as well.
Last night we sleep here, I don't know the name of this, but we sleep on the things protection of the ski resort. So it was not so comfort, but anyway it will be the best night tonight.
Steel walls, hard floors, hot temperatures, and being in this together. But it's the part that defines the race. Moments where adventure meets uncertainty, and you go with the flow. By dawn, Tanguy and Damien were ready, legs sore, backs aching, but eyes clear, to run, to fly, to push again.